Hello again, and welcome to my creative African cooking channel, Ndudu by Fafa. Miawe Zulu, Ndudu by Fafa. Hello, Ndudu natives. Thank you again for tuning in for another exciting episode with Fafa. Today I'm sharing my cabbage stew recipe, which is a mighty meaty feast. Now, I will leave all the list of ingredients and the transcript of this recipe on my blog, fafagilbert.com. And you can also check my merchandise and you can purchase one or two to support the channel. But anyway, let's start because this is a mighty meaty feast, as I said. If this is your first time, you're welcome. So now let me delve into my flavors. And here I've got my marbled salted goat meat, which is going to lend that goat meat flavor to my dish. The next ingredient will be my smoked bacon lardons, and that's going to also lend its smokiness to it. As you can tell, like I've got my chorizo here, which is also going to lend the smokiness. So it's a smoky goat meaty, flavored packed thing going on here. With the chorizo, you need to take the skin off it. So just follow this instruction and you're good to go. And you can slice it into like little thick chunks, or you can dice it as well. Now, you will notice that look, I've got little pieces of all these meat around here, and these are like leftovers from stuff that I had made. So you can also be creative. You can use your chicken, your smoked mackerel, salmon. Don't restrict yourself to the type of protein that you'd include into this dish. But I'm just showing you another version of making it. And here I have sliced my goat meat, as you can tell. And I just love the fact that it has that good portion of fat as well in there, which, would add its intense flavor to this dish, but it doesn't overpower it too much. Yes, and for the vegetables, I've got my red onions, my green, yellow and red peppers, and some carrots. So to my saucepan, I'm just adding a little bit of my groundnut oil. You can use any oil of your choosing. And then the first thing I'm going to be adding will be my goat meat pieces, as well as the bacon lardon. And yes, I'm going to be slow frying this for about 5 minutes, just to allow that infusion of flavors to take place. So yes, if this is your first time, you're welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. And notification gang, thank you guys for supporting the channel. And to my loyal subscribers, me love you for you. And at this point, I'm adding my carrots, because the carrots is also going to lend its beautiful sweetness to the dish. Yes, so after about 3 minutes, I'm now adding my Grains of Selim, which has that musky black peppercorn flavor. Yes, so in the absence of that, you can use your black peppercorn, not a problem. And then just mix everything together, and I'm just going to allow this to brown. And at this point, that would take at least another 6 to 7 minutes. And the reason why it's taking a little bit longer than usual is because I'm cooking on that medium to low heat. Yes, because I just want to make sure that I get the right flavors, so that the fat is rendered beautifully. So at this point, I've added my peppers and onions to it. And this is going to allow the flavors that's in here to also infuse into the vegetables. But I'm just going to be stir frying this for about 3 minutes, just to allow that infusion to take place. And I will quickly take all the red peppers, or all the peppers, may I say, out of this, and I'll reserve it because I'll reintroduce them when this mighty meaty cabbage stew is almost done. Now you can add your chunks of chorizo to this dish. Now, bearing in mind, I have already done the salted beef recipe, and I'll leave a link in the description box so you can also make your own. Now, in the absence of that as well, you can use your salted anchovies, so that would equally work. And here I've just fried this beautiful mixture for another 3 to 4 minutes, and it just looks beautiful, and I can see that it's browned nicely. This is now ready for my tomato paste, or may I say tomato puree, and I'll be frying this mixture for about 5 minutes on that medium to low heat till I get that marmalade consistency where the oil is separating from the tomato puree. that's when I know that yes, I can add more flavors to it. I love cooking on that medium to low heat because I personally find it that it cooks everything perfectly, and that means I can taste almost every ingredient that's in the dish. Yes, and that's how I like my meal. So here I'm just adding a few chili flakes, yes, to it. You can use your habanero chili, but yeah, just use it sparingly because just in case you go for that extra hot one, then yes, then it means that you've sort of like spoiled the dish. Yeah, but yeah, I'm using my chili flakes, and yeah, this is now ready for me to blend my tomatoes, ginger, garlic, my red peppers, and mild chili as well. And I've also got some cumin seeds and aniseed. Yeah, so if you watched my tuna stew recipe, I used the same sort of blend for it. Yes. So yet again, I'll leave a link in the description box so you can watch the tuna recipe. And if you do like the tuna stew, go for it. Yeah, I used both of these stews as toppings for my pizzas, and they were just incredible, even if I say so. If you do like what you see, please don't forget to smash the like button and share with your family and friends and invite them over. As you can tell, I've added my blended tomato and red pepper mixture to the stew. And I'm just going to be slow cooking this for about 10 minutes. Yes, on that medium to low heat, as I always mention. And it says at this point that I'm going to tackle my cabbage. So, talking about cabbage, this time round when I visited my local grocer, he gave me the Sweetheart version, yes. And they are tender and they have this sort of conical look or shape about them. And it doesn't take long to cook. So, in comparison to your normal cabbage, this is on the tender side, but equally, you can use your normal cabbage for this recipe. But this is why I love my local grocer, because I tend to find, new ingredients and ingredients that maybe I've not necessarily used before. And that just, piques my interest. And so, yes, it came home with me. And because, of course, this is tender, it means that after about 2 to 3 minutes, this is cooked, it's nice, it's crunchy, and it holds all its nutrients as well. Now, cabbage is rich in vitamin C and vitamin K, so yes, it's something that you definitely need to add to your diet. So after slicing it, I'm just going to add some salt, and I'll wash this in water for, I think I'll do 2 rinses, and then my stew looks good for me to now add my cabbage. Now, bear in mind that you've got the grains of Selim in there, so it would be best for you to take that out. I did taste it and it did need a little bit of salt. Now, the reason being because I have used my salted goat meat, so I do not want to oversalt the dish. So here, voila, the cabbage is here. I'm adding that to the mixture. And one thing about cabbage is, it looks like it's a lot. And then when you cook it, it wilts down. And of course, it just like compacts again. Just like spinach, you can get a huge bag of spinach. And then at the end, you have like a really small portion when it's wilted. But yes, so now I'm going to be add in this cabbage and I'll be trying to turn it in this pot, because at the point when I was making this, I was like, oh, should I have used a larger saucepan? But I was like, no, I'm just going to use every skill that I have to ensure that this works exactly. But you can avoid this by using a bigger pot. But you know what? Sometimes cooking in itself is an adventure, It's something that, can stimulate you mentally, and you will find a lot of joy in it. And this is why I share my recipes as well. Hopefully that, you guys would also enjoy that feeling of peace and, of feeling great whilst creating a recipe. Yes, I hope you do. If you do, leave your comments below. And also, I'd like to know where my subscribers are from. So leave a comments below and mention your country of origin. I'll be so happy with that. Yeah, so as I mentioned, this is only going to take about 2 to 3 minutes because this is tender. Yes. Now, if it was the normal one, maybe I might have blanched it. But I have covered a cabbage and corned beef stew recipe before, and I'll also leave a link in the description box and I'll pin it at the top. So yes, you can also try that. With that one, I used the normal cabbage for that recipe. So yes, my stew is done. And of course, I need to add my flavored peppers that at the beginning of the video, I stir fried in the goat meat and like bacon lardon thing, yes. So I've just added that to it. And this is colorful and beautiful. Yes. What are you going to serve this with? A bowl of rice, some yam. I used it as a topping for my pizza, as I said, and it was delicious. Absolutely. You can grate some cheese on top of it. And what I loved about this stew was or is, yes, was because it's gone, it's done. Was when I bit into it, when you bite into the salted goat meat, oh, that's just incredible. And then you also bite into that smoky chorizo. Yes. And also you get that bit of the bacon lardon coming through and then the crunchy peppers. Oh, it is a must try. Yes, absolutely. So yes, if you definitely like what you see, smash that like button definitely and leave your comments below. Are you inspired to try it? And just to finish this beauty off, I'm just going to drop a few fresh basil leaves. This is optional. You don't need to do this at all. This is just me being catchy. You know what I mean? So yes, here we have our pièce de résistance. Enjoy. Now, as I mentioned, naturally I'd leave the list of ingredients and measurements and transcript of this recipe on my blog, fafagilbert.com. Also, do check my other blog, indudubyfafa.blogspot.com for more exciting recipes. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat as indudubyfafa. So pass by and say hi. Noel, thank you very much for my theme song. And until my next video, take care of you. Be nice, be beautiful, be gorgeous. And guess what? I always love you for you because you are incredible. And thank you for joining me today. Blessings.